Greetings, Guardians. Welcome back to another thrilling video here on Olympus Alliance, your #1 source for strategy, synergy, and victory in Hero Wars, Alliance. Today the mini-series that's long overdue. That's right, we're diving deep into the Legendary Hydra, one head at a time. We'll break it down into 6 focused episodes, each one zeroing in on a specific head and how to beat it, especially during the beginning and mid stages of your journey. So if you're tired of getting stomped by the Hydra or just want to maximize your daily damage, then this is the series you've been waiting for. Giving continuity to the mini-series, now we'll increase even more the level of difficulty, the Head of Earth. Again, don't let the name fool you. If you play it right, it's also the perfect head to practice your timing, your healing setups, and your overall coordination. So get ready, Guardians, here are your top 3 essential tips for help to take down the Head of Earth like a true champion. Let's go! Tip number 1, the damage type and the right defense. Now listen closely, the Head of Earth hits your heroes with a lot of physical damage. I'm talking about its basic attacks, headbutt and its elemental breath dealing colossal amounts of pain, far more than the previous heads of darkness, light, fire and water, especially if you show up with a team that's unprepared. So what's the counter? Isn't so easy, but, once again, bring in heroes whose weapon artifacts or skills boost your entire team's armor or protect the allies with shields. That passive resistance makes a huge difference and will help your front and middle lines survive much longer. As always, an excellent pick is Aiden. His big shields protect against the physical damage and, unlike other healers, he can keep multiple allies alive through burst damage. And of course, Martha, she might not heal instantly, but her totem stacks up healing over time, and once you get her running, she keeps the entire team in the game for a long while also her weapon artifact is giving an more bonus that will help you against all the incoming physical damage. Now, take note, not all healers are created equal for this fight. Maya. Skip her. Marcus. Skip him too. Morrigan. Also not? They just don't offer the healing throughput or team acceleration needed for this battle. We need heroes who heal consistently, protect the team, and keep you standing wave after wave. The Hydra doesn't give you breathing room, and this head is far more dangerous and harder to beat than the prior heads of darkness, light, fire and water, and most of times you will need more than one horn to deal a decent damage, so bring the right tools for the job. Tip number 2. Know the enemy's exclusive skill. Every head has a unique ability, and the Head of Earth also is no exception. This one has an especially nasty trick, it stuns all the front line and the front of the middle line, making the heroes unable to move. I'll say that again, it stuns all the front line and the front of the middle line, making the heroes unable to move. So if your strategy relies on soft sustain or low output support, you're going to find your heroes dropping way faster than expected. The counter-attack. Again, stack your team with strong, direct healers and heroes who provide additional support healing, because the heavy physical damage come along and the stunning is temporary, and doesn't reach all the heroes, unless you're using only heroes from the front line. For example, Julius, again, can take damage and yet will provide some team-wide defensive boosts, and his 4th skill will accelerate all the heroes, accelerating more the allies from Progress faction, like Lara Croft and Sebastian, allowing your team to heal quickly and deal damage. Lara Croft, once again, is just amazing. With each ult, she will deal more physical damage, will heal more all the team and will add more and more different bonuses of her weapon artifact, greatly increasing everyone's attacks and damages. Sebastian. Here he's your savior, your angel, your bodyguard, your most shining star. He increases the physical power and the creep power of Julius, and Lara, if you bring them, while his cursed song reduces the head's armor from the start of battle. But the most important, his big shield from his first skill protects all the team against the stunning, so the battle can proceed without any interferences and your heroes will take far less damage. That's the secret, don't just bring one healer and hope for the best. Stack supportive effects that boost your healing through so that even when healing is reduced, your team keeps standing. Tip number 3, percentage-based damage is king. Now here's where it gets fun. Like the prior heads of darkness, light, fire, and water, the head of earth also is a tanky beast. High health, big resistances, and strong defenses, so your average DPS won't cut it, especially at early levels when you don't have maxed out teams. So how do we punch through all that meat? Bring heroes who deal damage based on the enemy's current health. And here's your top 2 stars. Ju, the Berserker. He doesn't care about magic defense. He doesn't care about armor. Ju just goes berserk and melts the enemy's health down based on percentages. Even at low star count, Ju can deal thousands upon thousands of damage, especially if he's attacking early while the Hydra head is still at full HP. Mojo, the underrated master of totems. He also doesn't care about magic defense. His hex skill and damage over time scales beautifully in these fights. Plus, Mojo has one of the earliest burst damage outputs in mid-game setups. He strikes fast, applies pressure, and gets the job done. Pro tip: always use these 2 in your first squad when attacking the head of Earth. Why? Because percentage-based skills work better the more health the Hydra has. That means the first squad gets the maximum return from their skills. If you wait too long, and the Hydra head is already at 70%, 60%, 50% or less of health, you're not getting the full potential. Oh, and don't forget, Ju and Mojo don't need to be maxed out to work here. Even at blue or violet rank, with the right support, they can crank out enough damage to earn a solid chest and push your team further down the reward track. With that in mind, you'll see that the 2 best options for the first team are 1. Julius, Ju, Sebastian, Mojo, and Lara Croft, relying on the percentage-based damage from Ju and Mojo, and betting on the permanent increase of physical attack of Julius and Lara, and both the duos dealing additional pure damage through Sebastian's 4th skill, while his first skill, again, protects all the team against the deadly stunning. 2. To those who didn't got Lara Croft, their best option are Alvanna, Celeste, Ju, Sebastian, and Mojo, again, relying on the percentage-based damage from Ju and Mojo, but now betting on the healing and purifying skills from Celeste, while Alvanna's 2nd and 4th skills will deal additional healing and support to all the team, not allowing any hero to fall, maintaining also Sebastian's valuable skills. A semi-pro tip: Galahad, Tristan, Artemis, Dorian and Fafnir built correctly will deal a massive amount of damage, around 70m or more. And final pro tip: Mushy, Zisha, Faceless, Aiden, Martha built correctly like we explained on our Hydra and the Head of Darkness, Fire and Water videos, has the possibility to send this Head of Earth into the depths of the Vulcan on one single strike. Final thoughts: stack, synergize, and strike first. The Head of Earth is the 2nd hardest Hydra head, losing only to the legendary Wind head, and you should not underestimate it, otherwise you'll just tickle this monster. Every missed synergy, every wrong healer, every slow burst can mean the difference between a smooth victory and a painful defeat. So remember the 3 keys. Protect yourself from physical damage. Bring strong healing with supportive synergy. Strike early with percentage-based damage. Do these things and, with luck, your team will shred through the Head of Earth, even if you're still rocking mid-level ranks. Don't wait until your heroes are maxed to tackle Hydra. With the right combos, even a team at 510k power can drop the Earth head in style. And now it's your turn, Guardians. Which heroes are your go-to team against the head of Earth? Are you all in on Ju and Mojo? Or do you have a secret lineup that does wonders for you? Let us know in the comments, and share your setups so the whole Olympus Alliance community can learn and grow together. And don't forget, this is just episode 5 of our new 6-part Hydra series. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, so you don't miss our next video, where we tackle a much nastier opponent, the head of Roth. Until then, stay strong, stay strategic, and as always, salute and friendship.